The one question, of course, that came up that was everyone's radar, but one person asked that is, "Are you still with John?"
Oh, yeah, she has to deny it.
And
officially, can we now officially put this to rest that was all a fucking publicity stunt?
Well,
can we finally do that?
Well, here's the thing. With her answer,
based on what they said,
okay, her answer was, "I'm single, he's single, but we're, as she put it, but we're just friends."
Again, it was a publicity stunt. You're telling me it was a fucking publicity stunt.
So my thing is, with that just friends statement,
bullshit,
tells me that they still have a relationship, but basically for media reasons, they can't expound on it because basically
Again,
that's what keeps the media going is yes, no, or maybe. So
like I said, it's all a publicity stunt. That's what it's turned into.
My thing is, don't be surprised if they run away someplace and get married and find out, "Hey, I'm married."
No, they won't, because John Cena won't get married. He's too busy I'm dealing with Jackie Chan.
Whoa!
That's not a joke, people. That's actually not a joke.
Wax on, wax off.
All right. That's it for day one. We were not there for the comedy show at the end of the day because we had to get home because I wanted to get some rest. We wanted to watch the Brewers game. No one wants the Brewers game to get some sleep.
Thank you so very much. Goodbye. Mwah, and good night.
All right, I'm recording an intro. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Blake and Seth Show live from 8th Comic-Con. Yes, we are here at Chicago Navy Pier. We're actually sitting in front of the main stage waiting for the first panel of the evening to begin, and it will be the Seth Rollins and Alexa Bliss hosted by Lillian Garcia panel. But I'm not alone. I'm Blake, and I have Mark sitting next to me. Dad, say hi.
Hi. If you're wondering what all the noise is, it's the music in the background.
Yes, we are literally sitting at the main stage with a bunch of wrestling fans all over the place. This place is actually not as crowded as I expected tonight, which is not a bad thing.
It'll be more, I can guarantee you'll be more crowded tomorrow.
Yes. It took us about 2 hours to get here, but I think it's worth it. This is a nice place. It's an organized place.
It's very organized.
Yes, I like it a lot. We're going to be doing live, we're recording the panels, so I'm looking to hit the panels as we go along. I asked them in some questions, so maybe they can read my questions on the stage. Hopefully, that'd be good.
Okay.
And overall, it's actually a nice experience. I actually met somebody, I'm going to interview him later, did a comic book about hockey, which I'll be interviewing later on. I talked to him either today or tomorrow. I'll get an interview with him. Probably tomorrow. I think tomorrow's going to be more of the day for me to walk around the con and talk to people.
Probably.
You know? Today is more of the get to know the place and be here for this panel. These are two of the three important panels we're going to.
Right. And I did notice on the way down here to get to the main stage that there is a booth I'm going to be interested in going back.
What was that, babe?
The first autistic hero.
Ooh.
That's in comics. So I want to kind of go back to that.
Oh, for sure. We'll get that on the way out.
And
definitely.
Then, for the most memorable moment that I can think of right now for this Comic-Con, I went into the men's bathroom. I go into the stall. I come out, and there is a man, white man, mind you, dressed in a Lieutenant Uhura's outfit via, the first Star Trek. I had to do a double take, number one. Number two, I had to go outside and make sure that I was in the men's bathroom. So that's the most memorable moment so far. If there's one that tops this, God, I hope not.
I know Dad already took pictures of the TARDIS that's right outside here.
Yes.
That's a ridiculously big TARDIS. Don't be surprised if Kyle asks for pictures in front of that tomorrow.
And there's booths where you can take, like, games home, like pinball machines and arcade games. But, that's $2,000, and it comes with a warranty. But here's the thing.
Where are you going to put it?
It's not only that. You buy it. They don't deliver. How you going to get it from point A to point B?
I hope you brought a truck with you if you thought you were going to buy a pinball machine here.
There you go. So, but yeah, so far everything is really organized. It's a nice place. And we'll walk around, find some more stuff, and it's going to be very entertaining, and that's what we're all about, entertainment.
Exactly. Like I said, I'm going to record the panels, and we'll be playing the panels here. I think I'm going to do the show. It's going to be part one will be today's coverage, part two will be tomorrow's coverage, just to make it easier and organized for the listener.
All right.
So we're going to sign off this intro because we're about 10 minutes away from the first panel of the night.
Yep.
And I'm really excited for this one. This is Seth Rollins and Alexa Bliss, hosted by Lillian Garcia.
Ooh.
So this should be fun. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys a little later and enjoy this panel. All right, everybody. We're actually walking out of the WWE panels. We just finished the Bella panel. We literally had a little breather. They were running a little late, so everything went a little quicker, I think, at the Bella panel than they were planning. But hey, it was fun. I really enjoyed the Seth Alexa panel more, personally, maybe because there was more incredible questions, and I'm going to get some crap from some people right now. I don't really like the Bella Army clan thing that was going on in here, because there was a lot of really strange stuff going on with the Bellas, as you may have heard from the Q&A. Their fans are a little crazy. That's saying a lot coming from me. So we're walking out, and we're currently heading towards, I don't know where we're heading at. Maybe let's get some dinner and head back to town, and we'll be back here tomorrow. The 501st plan is right here, and this is interesting. I think I'm going to get a picture with Kylo Ren before I get out of here. Maybe. We'll see. Other than that, we're going to wrap things up. We'll do a wrap up in the car before we hit the road. We'll be back in a few. Okay. Hello, we are back at the car. We are actually getting ready to leave day one of Ace Comic Con. What do you think of the two panels that we just sat through? The Seth Rollins, Alexa Bliss, and the Bellas.
I like the first panel with Seth Rollins, Alexa Bliss better. Only because I know that time was cut short with the Bellas due to things running behind. But I think that both Seth Rollins and Alexa Bliss were very truthful and heartfelt in their answers that the audience gave and explained their coming into WWE very well. And also remembered the legends that helped them hone their craft to get where they are today. And the name that kept coming back up was the wonderful and funny and jovial, but when it was business, it was all business, Dusty Rhodes.
Yes, they kept bringing him up. My whole thing was, my issue was the Bella one was weird. And I said this on the way out, the Bella one was really, really weird. Because they went right to the Q&A, and the fangirls and fanboys, I should say, of the Bellas.
Yeah.
I was texting Dave. And like I said, inside the convention hall, I'm going to get very in trouble for this.
Go ahead.
But it felt like it was a cult. Like, it did not seem right to me.
Well,
at all.
You know that there is such a thing as what they call the Bella Army.
I know, but I didn't think it was, I thought it was just a wrestling gimmick.
No.
I didn't think it was a real thing.
We have come to find out that it is a real thing. There are groups, they call themselves the Bella Army.
I cannot believe the people we saw tonight.
I believe it was Nikki that said when they were at a wine convention that their Bella Army came out in force to help them with their product. And so here's the thing. Don't be surprised at the next WWE event, whatever city it is, that a horde of Bella Army comes out to cheer on the Bellas. I got nothing against the Bellas. It's just like you said, it's kind of like a subculture.
It's weird. It's very, very strange. I didn't understand it.
Well, here's the thing. You even got guys, and no offense to people that did
No,
this,
I had the same thing. It was weird.
that guys that dressed up in Bella outfits kind of did their hair and then twisted a knot in their t-shirt. And I'm going, I don't know who you guys are trying to impress.
It didn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Well, that's going to be our wrap-up here for day one.
The one question I think kind of freaked me out is when this girl came up to there and says, you know, I like girls. I bet if you guys...
That was so weird!
You know, it's like, okay...
You'll hear the question, obviously, in the Q&A that we had before.
So my thing is, you're bringing up sexual preference orientation in a question?
And in a question that has kids in the panel. And there's so many little girls here.
And that's what I was trying to figure out is, before she came up to the mic, don't you think that someone would filter her before?
No, because they didn't know the questions. They don't know the questions. As you couldn't tell by both Q&As, you don't know the questions going in. Nobody knew the questions going in.
I saw Lillian's face when that lady asked the question. I'm going, holy cow, how do you answer this?
Well, you're just honest. You're just honest, I guess. I don't know what to say or how to say it.
Well, as Nikki put it, maybe I'll have better luck with girls.
Fine. Whatever.
1, 2, 3.
All right, let's get out of here. We're going to get some food. We're going to head back to Milwaukee. We'll be back tomorrow with day 2, and we'll have Kyle with us. And we have a whole bunch of stuff going on tomorrow. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Yes.
All right, that's it for part 1 of our Ace Comic Con coverage. We'll be back with part 2 tomorrow, and I got a bunch of interviews lined up with some comic book creators. So that should be a fun day tomorrow. We'll have more time to con. as I said on the way out, well, more time to con tomorrow. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.
See ya!